I'm going to name the impressions I'm getting. If I name your card, please sit down. 8 of Hearts, King of Diamonds, Queen of Spades. Oh. Not you? Okay. Well, see, that's how I find who's going to help me with the next experiment. So, JT, you sure you don't want to change your mind? No, he said, that's okay, I'm good. All right, JT, come up here and be seated. We can get rid of these cards for just a while. And you have the envelope that I gave to Soledad yesterday. Okay. Inside, go ahead and tear it open. Inside that envelope is another envelope. And inside that envelope is something else. And I'll tell you about that if you'll hold the small one for a minute. There's a thing that was identified by Carl Jung. Is that a name you all recognize? Okay, so Carl Jung spoke about synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. I see people nodding. You all are obviously a lot smarter than I am because I just learned about that a few minutes ago when I was scribbling some notes down. So synchronicity, meaningful coincidence. No, I actually did learn something about it a month or so ago. And I was, hello? Nothing. Oh, no, this mic is not for you, I'm sorry. It's only for the camera back there. But I'll try and keep everybody posted on what's going on. So, meaningful coincidence. Have you ever awakened in the morning and have a word or a song or something kind of running through your brain? It just kind of chases you around throughout the day. That would be a meaningful coincidence if you knew what it was connected to. And that's what Carl Jung encouraged people to do, was pay attention to those little moments and find those meaningful coincidences. And so, I started doing that. And this effect is called Cuenca taxi. I'm in the taxi and I get a message, an impression. It might be a name, it might be a song, all kinds of different things. And I started trying to capture those. And in this envelope, there are 2 things that I captured some days ago. And I'll ask you now, if you'll open it, you'll find 2 pieces of paper, because there were 2 things. If you'll look, one of the pieces of paper has what you might call alphabet soup, a lot of letters on it. Letters or numbers? Letters or numbers? Tell him whether those are letters or numbers. Numbers. Say it again. Numbers. Put it away. That's for something. I don't even know what that's for. I do know what that's for. Open it up. Make sure there's some alphabet soup there. JT? Yes. If you would, let me give you something to do while you're sitting there. You've been very patient. Do you know how to shuffle cards? Okay, we'll then shuffle those for a while. Now, if I have a woman helping me with this, I usually hold her hand. I hope you don't mind if I abstain. Okay, so you have the alphabet soup. All right. Well, I know what these are. And if I can read them, we're going to see what happens with the message that I received 3 or 4 days ago. Okay? So whenever you are satisfied that you've done a marvelous job, then we are going to start. And if you would, let me move these out of your way. Just spread the cards all over that mat. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to send an image on the, oh, that's okay. I'm glad you knocked that over because that reminds me. I need someone to be our scribe. You look scribish, or whatever that word is. And if you would, I'm going to start telling him about some cards. And if you would put just the same old alphabet soup that I'm looking at This would be like, Queen of Hearts, what would you put if you just wanted the first letter of the name and the suit? It would be the QH. Got it. Okay. No, that's very important. All right, JT. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to think about the card. And I'm going to ask you to reach out and touch the card, except I don't really have to think. All I have to do is look at this. 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs. That would be like 2C or TC if you prefer. Okay. And just touch. Yes? Anyone that you think is right, don't. Lift it up off the table. Now set it over here, out of the way for now. All right. Now let me see what else is on this piece of paper. Move your hand. Thank you very much. Otherwise, how can I possibly tell whether you've already succeeded or whether I need to get you to go a little deeper and look for... That was the 2 of clubs. Let's do the 6 of clubs. 6 of clubs. Sliding it out very surreptitiously and placing it right there. And did you get that one written down as well? And and here we have 3 cards. Oh yes. Okay, that's fine. And now the 8 of clubs. And this doesn't always work all the time. So if you need to take a break, we'll get back to you. Okay. And now, one last one, and if you could see this, you would understand my difficulty, but that's why it's called a Quinta taxi. Just try and write something on a little piece of paper when you're in the back of a Quinta taxi racing around in this city. I'm going to see if I can figure out which one is the King of Hearts. Okay, so this one is up to me. And, oh, you want that one? No. Is that the one you want? You sure? Yep. Okay. I'm not so sure about that. Not so sure. Okay. So let's see how we did. If you would tell us what the cards were, just one at a time, and let's see. I know that this is not perfect, but this is nonetheless a step in the direction of passing information back and forth through that mental screen. So if you would. The 2 of clubs. No 2 of clubs. Okay. 6 of clubs. Yes. 6 of clubs. We have a winner. Okay. Just in case anybody's wondering if JT and I got together on this, that's the 6 of clubs. What else do we have? The 8 of clubs. Oh, there's another winner, 8 of clubs. Okay, isn't he marvelous? How did he do that? You must be asking yourself. And the King of Hearts. And the King of Hearts, 3 out of 4. Way to go. Nice going, JT. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think he's willing to just stay here, hoping, hey, you know, what else you want me to do? Okay, you may go back and get your dinner. Thank you, sir. Thank you.